Today we're in the Fortress of Solitude, where Clark Kent is going to show Lana Lang his secret for the first time.
I think Lana is completely overwhelmed. How can somebody wrap their mind around the things that Clark is telling her and saying? I think that at least a part of her has always been aware that there's something different about him, but yeah, this obviously would be completely overwhelming, suddenly appearing through some weird vortex in this ice paradise.
I'm doing a zoom from a 17 to a 29, and the camera starts up there on a crane, and I'll be zoomed into 29, pulling focus on this side with this little focus knob, going from about 30 feet to 3 feet.
I've got the coal here that Clark is going to take into his hand. He's going to crush this. He's going to compress it into a diamond.
Fortress of Solitude. This is our new set, also known as the Fortress of Styrofoam. The problem here for me in costumes is I have to make sure that the snow is not stuck to them for the whole scene. If it were real snow, it would melt, but this is not real snow, so when Clark kneels down to bring Lana up, he has snow stuck on his knees.
This is Clark's section. Very red, white, and blue. Red and blue, really. Red and blue with a bit of white. These coats are so special. We bought lots of them, and they were all beige. We had to flip the collars and have the whole thing dyed. So they're special and they're precious, and there was a big batch of red ones, a big batch of blue ones. And every time he gets shot or burnt or anything, we lose another coat. And we've got to come up with a plan to make some more.
We're shoveling snow to fill in all the trampled snow by the crew, so it matches continuity.
Oh, come on, you like this. Hey, I thought you were going to meet us at the pole.
Well, I was born in 1926 in this house, and I was, now I'm sleeping in the bedroom I was born in. I haven't regretted it once. First, we kind of wondered with so many memories, but as time went on and Smallville come in, and it's just been a great thing.
The farm has definitely benefited from Smallville being here. We've bought in more equipment, and we've just done more things around the farm that you always want to do.
Before Smallville came, you'd go window shopping, and now they've been using the farm, and we can afford to go inside and shop.
All right, now we're going to the hair and makeup room. So, this is where I get made beautiful every morning. Transformed.
Hello, folks. Welcome to the Daily Planet. This is the Daily Planet set. We actually interfaced with the Superman movie and tried to model it after their set, the deco and the classic look.
The Daily Planet set was built on the same square footage that the high school set used to be on. The original idea was that we were going to revamp the high school set.
This was the torch. Something symbolic about that, isn't it? Like Chloe's torch becomes the Daily Planet. Chloe's old environment literally becomes her new environment. The Daily Planet. This is the scene in which Clark tells Chloe that he's told Lana his secret and that he asked Lana to marry him. Chloe is flummoxed. The idea that Clark told Lana he was an alien ultimately was very threatening to the character Chloe. So she was really having to play the sort of disappointment of the idea that Clark told Lana.
Wow. Okay.
Cut. Again.
The accident will happen right in the middle of this intersection. Lex's vehicle sliding to a stop, and Lana will be going through the intersection, taking the impact in the middle of the intersection.
This is the school bus we got in the shop right now that we're working on. We T-boned this at an intersection, so we started the prep work on the bus.
road itself, where we're doing our bus crash, you got to make sure that the location itself is friendly to your stunts. You want to make sure there isn't too many power lines, and there's a whole bunch of players that have to come together to make it work for us.
We're getting ready to test the ratchet for the big gag for this episode, which is Lana's vehicle getting T-boned and then flipping down the road a couple of times. This is a smashed up version of Lana's vehicle. Similar weights, similar size, similar wheelbases and stuff, so that we can get a fairly accurate reading of what this vehicle is going to do with the pressure that we've come up with. We built a towing system on the Envoy so that we could hold it in line and just tow it. And at the last second, once we got it into the right position, we could trip the cables, drop it, so that the car would continue to roll forward and there'd be nothing attached to it. So when it got hit, it flies it out of the intersection.
That's pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Feel good about that? You're dead. I mean, you'd be dead.
You'd be dead.
Yeah.
That's death.
Yeah, it is.
And destruction.
Awful.
And a little mayhem.
And Clark's got to come up and see her.
Oh, that's going to be good.
Awful.
This is a horrible moment.
It is. Should we take a moment?
No, not yet. After we pour blood on Kristin and lay her down on the cold road about 1:32 a.m.,
then
we'll take a moment.
Yeah. We'll say, hey, the moment we're going to take is a coffee break. Just lay there for a while, will you? It's okay, right?
Pour some more blood on her.
That's right. Action!
This is the scene where Jonathan Kent has been called to the barn to meet Lionel, who has something mysterious to show him. A very important scene. It's the scene that leads to the reason why Jonathan dies. In the staging of this scene, I wanted to put Lionel above Jonathan and sort of give Jonathan the sense of being insulted by Lionel being in his space and being above him. It was very important to have John Glover play it as ingratiatingly and calmly and just antagonize Jonathan.
Be careful, Senator. Don't forget, we share a common interest, one that we both would protect with our lives.
Yeah! Oh! Oh! Oh, jeez.
Lands onto this one. Cross that off the backside.
Oh.
He would then land here.
This is rough stuff. Cut! Wow. Okay, let's go to lunch.
Oh, let's do it again!
No, we'll do it after lunch tomorrow.
Getting to 100th episode of anything is always quite a trek. But Smallville is very unusual in that the characters, I think, were extremely well defined from the very beginning. There are people who are Smallville fans that weren't even Superman fans, because I think they're a fan of the Kent family dynamic. And in an odd way, I hope that it actually helps them at home. If people out there watching the show can feel more like Clark Kent, it's okay to be an outsider, it's okay to be special, then I think we've done a tremendous service to the folks that watch the show.